port 1, and then to here, and boom, look at that. Instantly have link lights and everything is powered on as it should be. And today we're back with a typical smart camera video. Special thanks to my friends over at this company who are nice enough to send us their ES510 networked camera. So of course, we'll get on the overhead rig, we'll go through the unboxing process, then we'll go through the setup process and show you some audio video clips directly from this camera. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out this network camera. All right, so this is the front of the box. Nothing else really around it to show you besides their model ES510 network camera. It's basically all the sticker has. So open this on up, see what this network camera looks like here. So that's just foam and kind of what I expected to see. So we have an included Cat 5e cable here, a little couple feet. Then these are some connectors for your Cat 5 cable so that it basically stays waterproof. Then screws to mount your camera. Drill template, which of course tells you where to put your holes. And nice little quick start guide for this PoE camera. And a little 24-hour no surveillance warning. And of course, the included camera here. So there's your camera lenses and everything. We can peel that off. Now it looks like underneath here you do have a micro SD card slot and a reset button. Your cable nicely comes out of here and has a little spot where that it can go to there. And then this is your PoE and this is your power adapter. Now, if you do not have a PoE switch, you can run a regular power cable to this, but your best bet would be to have PoE so that this gets power and connection to the internet. And really, that's about it. I mean, you'd position it where you'd want, you'd get everything good and tight, and then you have this nice networked camera all ready to go. So nothing else in the box. That's essentially it from an unboxing standpoint. Now the next thing to do, of course, is for me to run over a network switch, which I'll use a PoE switch. I'll run that from my main switch to give this network connectivity and power so that I don't have to deal with running power to it. And then everything should be up and working. Let's do that now. And for those of you wondering, you can access this through a web browser, as you can see here, but you can scan those QR codes to get the app you'll need from the App Store or Google Play Store. This is the app here. Just install this app on your phone, create you an account and log in, and we'll show you what to do next. All right, so now I have my PoE switch, which as you can see is getting power from this Ethernet cable that's plugged into my regular switch, and then ports 1 through 4 on this are the PoE ports. So with this all plugged up and ready to go, I'm actually going to just use their included cable. I'll plug in port 1 and then to here, and boom, look at that. Instantly have link lights and everything is powered on as it should be. So with the camera getting power, I can go into their app, select add device, scan QR code, and now I scan the QR code on the camera, which is right underneath here. Now it's asking me what kind of camera I have or what kind of device. So we'll say camera wired, connect and next. And there we go. Now it just wants a device password. Now that I've given it a password, I agree to these. Verification code for encryption. And now we're almost done. We'll let this run through and do its thing. There we go. Adding complete. I will backspace out these extra numbers here. Click next. The microphone, you can turn that on or off for sound. We'll allow that. And so now we're clicking in. It's loading. Hello. So a few things you can do from this screen, of course. You click this drop down, you get the option to take a photo, record a video. You can zoom if you want to zoom all the way up to 8 times. Then this will actually split it into more windows. So like if you had 4 cameras or if you had even 16 cameras, you could view all of those at once. Love that. This will mute and unmute the device. And of course, this would take it all to full screen where you get those same settings here along the bottom. Now there is also a light, so I can click that button to enable the light. So I can click that button to look at the light settings. We'll show the brightness of the light, Then if I click these three dots up here, we can go into settings where you can see all of the settings. So like notifications, you can enable and have those alerted to you, your time zone, your date format, your intelligent detection. So detection area, detection target, human and vehicle, sensitivity medium. You can go through and change all of this as you would like. The microphone, image and video encryption is on, and then just delete device. So essentially that's kind of it. Like, you can see me there, everything's working. Now I will do my little normal peace sign and take me a picture. There we go, it saved that picture. And then if I click this button, it starts a little recording there for me where I can say, and then of course, I can just click that button to stop that recording, and it saved that as well to my album. And in case you're wondering, it actually made a whole folder in my Google Photos of those, so love when that happens. Now, I think I've went over everything here in the app and showing you the setup process. The only other thing left to do is to show you a nighttime audio video test on this camera. And I was about to say a microphone test, but this one does not have a microphone, or not a microphone, but a speaker. I was about to say a speaker test, but this does not have a speaker on it. So you cannot talk to this camera where somebody could hear you. So really, I think that's about it. And so there you have it. That's a look at this NC500 network camera. And as you see in my setup, I did use a PoE switch, which made this a million times easier. If I would not have had a PoE switch, I would have had to run power to that other port. So I would highly recommend a PoE switch. They make them in 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, how many ever ports you need. If you have wiring already in your house for cameras, there's a good chance that it's PoE. If not, you could just replace your switch with one that's PoE and then run any of the camera network cables to that switch, and then this NC500 camera would have network and power through the Ethernet cable. From an app standpoint, it worked perfectly as it should. I would think the Windows side would be exactly the same, and as you can see, you could add up to 16 cameras on this one system and be able to view them all directly from your smartphone, which is just amazing. And outside of that, the image quality looks stellar from this thing. Absolutely perfect picture, and even a nice little spotlight as a bonus. So of course, I'll have these NC500 network cameras linked down below my description if you'd like to grab one for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. See you in the next one. Deuces.